The cod and herring fishing industry not only generates a large amount of export revenue but also creates jobs for thousands of fishermen and workers in the seafood processing industry. According to statistics in 2020, Japan exported about 250,000 tons of cod, bringing a value of more than $1 billion to the economy. The exploitation of this marine resource plays an important role in maintaining Japan's coastal fishing communities. In regions such as Hokkaido, a large part of the population is employed in the fishing industry. From fishing to processing and exporting, small coastal villages survive thanks to this fish resource, helping to maintain the fishing tradition and lifestyle. Japanese cod and herring are famous for their high quality and are consumed in large quantities in international markets. In particular, Japanese cod has great commercial value thanks to being processed into high-end products such as dried cod, frozen cod fillets and ready-to-eat dishes. These products are exported to the United States, Europe and China, which are markets with a large demand for high-quality seafood. Japanese herring is also an important commodity. The demand for herring in oil and canned herring is increasing in European and North American countries. The herring processing industry in Japan has developed a variety of products. From fresh herring in oil, to ready-to-eat dishes made from herring. Immediately after being caught, cod and herring are processed on board to ensure product quality. Modern fishing vessels are equipped with individually quick frozen (IQF) equipment, which freezes the fish within a few hours of being caught. This method helps to preserve the flavor and nutritional value of the fish, ensuring that the product meets high standards when exported or processed domestically. After freezing, the fish are transported to large processing plants in areas such as Hokkaido and Tohoku. Here, fish are sorted, treated, and processed into various products such as cod fillets, herring in oil, or canned fish. Japanese seafood processing plants use advanced technologies to optimize production processes and ensure product quality. Automated production lines and advanced technologies such as laser grading help accurately determine the size, quality, and freshness of fish. Strict hygiene standards are also applied to ensure that products meet the strict requirements of both domestic and international markets. Large-scale fishing activities, such as the use of monofilament nets to catch cod and herring, have had a significant impact on marine ecosystems. Although monofilament nets are effective, they can harm non-target marine species, such as sea turtles, dolphins, and small fish. When these species are caught in nets, fishermen often have no way to safely free them, causing ecological damage and reducing marine biodiversity. Another problem is marine pollution caused by abandoned monofilament nets, often called ghost nets. When they fall or break, they can drift in the ocean, continuing to catch and kill marine life uncontrollably. According to studies from the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations, FAO, hundreds of tons of ghost nets are causing serious impacts on marine environments around the world, including the waters around Japan. In addition, climate change is causing changes in marine ecosystems, including fish migrations. As sea temperatures rise, cod and herring tend to move north or into deeper waters, making it more challenging for fishermen to find and catch them. This not only reduces catches but also puts additional pressure on nearshore fishing grounds where other fish species are spawning. The fishing industry is not only an economic activity but also an integral part of the cultural and social life of coastal fishing communities in Japan. Fishing activities have been passed down through generations and have become an important part of the cultural identity of regions such as Hokkaido and Tohoku fishermen's festivals, which take place after each successful fishing season, are not only an occasion for celebration but also a way for communities to show their gratitude to the sea. For example, the Shiatoko Fisherman Festival in Hokkaido is a major event, attracting thousands of participants to honor the sea and pray for future bountiful harvests. However, society is also facing a major problem of the aging population in the fishing industry. Many older fishermen have no successors, as young people today are often reluctant to pursue fishing as a career because of the hard work, high risks and unstable income. This could lead to a decline in the number of fishermen, affecting the ability to sustain production and exploit marine resources in the future. According to reports from the FAO and the Japanese Fisheries Agency, cod and herring stocks in Japan are gradually declining due to overfishing and the impact of climate change. Cod, a migratory fish, is highly dependent on marine environmental conditions. As sea temperatures change, schools of fish tend to move farther out to sea, increasing the cost of fishing. Climate change is also changing the structure and balance of marine ecosystems. In the northern waters of Japan, sea temperatures have increased over the past decade, causing fish species to no longer reproduce and grow as they used to. This not only reduces the production of cod and herring, but also causes competition between fish species, leading to an overall decline in the ecosystem. Another challenge is marine pollution, from plastic waste to oil spills and chemicals from industrial activities. These agents affect the health of fish species, reducing their ability to reproduce and grow, and also cause food safety problems when fish are contaminated with toxic substances. To address these challenges, Japan is focusing on applying technology and developing sustainable fishing strategies. Research is focused on minimizing environmental impacts and ensuring that marine resources can continue to be exploited in the future. One of the most advanced technologies is AI, artificial intelligence, and IoT, Internet of Things, systems, which help fishermen analyze data from the sea, including seawater conditions, temperature, and fish migration trends. This system helps optimize the fishing process, minimize losses, and ensure that only fish that have reached optimal size are caught. In addition, aquaculture is gradually becoming a sustainable alternative to wild fishing. Japan has developed technologies to raise cod and herring in controlled environments. Scallops, a highly valuable seafood, are an important catch for Japanese fishermen, especially in northern seas such as Hokkaido. Scallop fishing techniques have changed dramatically over time, from traditional methods to the use of modern boats equipped with advanced technology. Japanese fishermen now use specialized fishing boats, specially designed for scallop fishing. These boats are usually large in size and are equipped with cranes and bottom sweeping systems to collect scallops from the seabed. Bottom sweeping nets are devices that resemble large nets, which are pulled over the seabed where scallops live and hide. As the net moves, scallops are collected in the net and then pulled up to the deck. In particular, modern GPS and ultrasonic positioning systems help fishermen accurately determine the location of scallop grounds. This helps increase the efficiency of searching and catching, reducing time and effort. These devices also help fishermen avoid overfishing in one area, ensuring a more sustainable harvest. In addition, modern scallop fishing vessels are often equipped with onboard processing systems, where scallops are sorted, cleaned and stored in a low-temperature environment to ensure freshness before being transported back to shore. This method helps maintain the value of the scallops and minimize post-harvest losses. Japanese scallops are famous for their high quality and internationally standardized processing. The largest export markets for Japanese scallops include the United States, China, Korea and European countries. In recent years, the demand for scallops in developed countries has increased significantly, especially in the restaurant and high-end food industry. This has contributed to the export value of hundreds of millions of USD for the Japanese seafood industry. The scallop fishing industry also faces the same challenges as other seafood industries, including the risk of resource depletion due to overfishing and the impact of climate change. Rising sea temperatures are affecting the growth of scallops, while pressure from overfishing can lead to a decline in wild scallop populations. To ensure the sustainability of the industry, the Japanese government has introduced strict regulations on scallop fishing, including limits on the quantity and size of scallops that can be caught. In addition, scallop farming programs are also being expanded, helping to reduce pressure on wild scallop populations and ensure a stable supply for the market. Scallop farming is currently one of the popular sustainable development models in Japan. Sea areas such as Mutsu Bay and Soroma Lake have adopted methods of cultivating scallops in cages, helping to increase production without harming the marine environment. These scallop farms are strictly managed to ensure that water conditions and feed for the scallops are always up to standard, providing high quality and safe products for consumers. The development of these farming models not only helps reduce pressure on natural resources but also opens up new economic opportunities for fishing communities, creating jobs and contributing to local economic development. Japan is one of the pioneering countries in the application of sustainable seafood fishing rules. Especially for scallops, scallop farming and fishing areas are closely monitored by authorities, ensuring that the catch does not exceed the permitted capacity and does not cause damage to the marine environment. Fishermen must also comply with strict regulations on fishing seasons and scallop sizes to ensure that scallop resources continue to develop sustainably. The fishing season typically runs from spring to summer, when scallops have reached their mature size and are of the highest quality. These regulations help maintain healthy scallop populations and ensure that fishing grounds are not overfished. Areas such as Mutsu Bay in Aomori and Soroma Bay in Hokkaido are two of the most famous scallop fishing areas in Japan. These are clean waters with ideal conditions for scallop growth. Ensuring high-quality products when exported to international markets. Once the message is brought to shore, we are immediately transferred to large processing plants to ensure freshness. Scallop processing in Japan involves many steps, from cleaning, separating the shells, to processing using modern freezing methods. Cleaning and separating the shells, after being caught, scallops are passed through automatic conveyors, where they are cleaned and separated by meticulous techniques. This process must ensure that the meat is not damaged or nutritionally lost. Grading, after being cleaned. The scallops will be graded based on size and quality. Large, thick and beautiful scallops will be prioritized for high-end products. Meanwhile, small or substandard scallops can be processed into byproducts such as scallop powder or used as feed for aquaculture. Freezing, one of the most popular preservation methods for scallops is quick freezing, IQF, individual quick freezing. This method helps each scallop centimeters in length, has silvery scales and lives in large schools. Their main food is plankton and smaller fish. The fecundity of herring is very high, and they often lay millions of eggs at a time. To be frozen individually in a short time, preserving the quality, flavor and freshness of the product. This ensures that the scallops can be managed for a long time and exported to distant markets without losing nutritional value. Product transformation mode. In Japan, scallops are processed into many different types of products to serve the diverse needs of the market. Popular products include dried scallops, or dried scallops, frozen scallops, and ready-to-eat dishes made flat body, silver scales, and a high dorsal fin. Mackerel often migrate seasonally, which makes it easy for fishermen to determine when and where to catch them. They are predatory fish. feeding mainly on small fish and squid, made from grilled scallops or scallops with butter sauce. Some high-end scallop products are still packaged and exported as live scallops, ensuring a realistic culinary experience for consumers. Scallops are one of the seafood products with high economic value in Japan, not only meeting domestic consumption needs but also exporting to many international markets. Japan is currently one of the largest mid-water fish. A trawl is a large, open-mouthed net that is dragged along the seabed or in the water column. As the vessel moves, the net follows and sweeps through areas where there are producers and exporters of scallops in the world, with annual output increasing to hundreds of tons. Domestic consumption market, scallops are a familiar ingredient in Japanese cuisine. Scallop dishes appear from luxury restaurants to daily family meals. Sweet, rich in protein and fresh sea flavor, scallops are widely used in sushi, sashimi and salt-grilled dishes. It also poses a risk of harming marine ecosystems, especially when trawling over coral reefs or soft bottoms. Therefore, it is important to closely manage. In recent years, the scallop farming industry in Japan has made great strides thanks to the application of advanced technology. Scallop farms no longer rely solely on manual methods as before, but have begun to integrate modern technologies to optimize production processes and ensure product quality. Automatic monitoring system. Modern scallop farms in Japan are equipped with seawater sensors and automatic monitoring devices. Work by encircling an entire school of fish with a large net. Once a school of fish is located, the net is lowered to enclose them, and then ropes tied to the bottom of the net are pulled back, creating a large bag. These devices are capable of continuously measuring factors such as temperature, salinity, dissolved oxygen and nutrient levels in the water. Thanks to this information, farmers can quickly adjust environmental factors to ensure ideal conditions for scallop growth. IoT, Internet of Things, technology. IoT has been introduced into the aquaculture industry to help monitor and manage farming activities remotely. For example, fishermen and farm managers can monitor that fish stocks are harvested sustainably. Regulations on net sizes, catch areas, and fishing seasons are established to protect fish stocks and marine ecosystems. Herring and Indian mackerel are two important species in the global. Monitor water environment data via mobile devices, ensuring that scallops are being farmed in optimal conditions. This reduces risk and increases production efficiency, while reducing the amount of manual labor required in the process. Developing high-quality scallop varieties. Japan is also investing in research and development to develop scallop varieties that are more resistant to harsh environmental conditions and have faster growth rates. Aquaculture research centers are collaborating with leading universities and research institutes. Next, we will delve into specific aspects, including details of biology, economic role, as well as advanced fishing techniques and technologies of modern to improve scallop varieties through selective breeding methods, aiming to increase production efficiency and ensure sustainable supply. Technology is not only changing the way scallops are farmed, but is also having a major impact on the processing process. In Japan, the seafood processing industry, especially scallop processing, has become increasingly modernized thanks to automated and semi-automated equipment. Automated production lines. Scallop processing plants are equipped with automated production lines, where they develop into larvae after a few days. The larvae then develop into juveniles and begin life in the school. The spawning season for herring usually takes place in spring and summer. From shelling, cleaning, sorting, to packaging, this process not only increases productivity but also ensures accuracy and uniformity in the final product. The use of robots and automated machines also helps to minimize errors during processing, ensuring that scallops are processed quickly and retain their freshness. Frozen, or pre-processed, serving a variety of consumer needs. Grilled scallops are a popular and favorite dish at family parties, while sashimi scallops are a luxurious choice at high-class parties, not only meeting domestic demand. The Japanese scallop industry is also strongly oriented